Track 24, the most advanced TV experience ever. I had the idea of this as a hook, is an oscillating semitone on the piano. And I think I knew at the time that was a very direct nod to a film soundtrack. It's a soundtrack by Cliff Martinez for a film called The Limey. An amazing thriller with Terence Stamp, which gets a lot of mileage out of I think Steven Soderbergh's kind of obsession with the English. This runs through all of his films. He's obsessed with British people and British cinema. And Terence Stamp comes in because Terence Stamp is sort of this icon from the 60s, and the film puts him out of place. It's set in LA, and his gangster character is put out of place in this film. And that film kind of goes under the radar, but it's a real classic. It's a classic of 90s cinema from my point of view. And it's got this really, really good soundtrack by Cliff Martinez. And there's a hook that he uses, which is this oscillating semitone. And I thought, when I was coming up with this track, I thought it was... I felt like it was a nod. But when I went back, as opposed to sort of theft, when I went back recently, I went back to the soundtrack, and it's the same... it's the same tempo and even the same pitches, which is unusual because I don't have perfect pitch. So it's quite funny that I've come up with exact... it's more direct theft than I was intending it to be. Anyway, the rest of the track, I do feel like I did something else with this idea, and it creates a nice atmosphere, and I really do want to draw attention to that soundtrack, which is I think it's a classic.